You're listening to Independent TV 7. Kindly click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Independent TV 7. Also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get more notification. Thanks for watching. And asserting that the secessionist agitators are still stuck on old years and a retrogressive idea. Wow, well, retrogressive idea, I don't know how true is that someone can really be uneducated literate or educated illiterate, which I think Ahmad Gumi is the one who do not know his left from his right, and also propagating and promoting, genocide, also promoting kidnap. I don't know, maybe it's embedded in Quran, but I believe what they practice in the northern part of the country would not accept killing your fellow man or kidnapping and getting ransom. So rather, advocating for bandits and telling bandits to continue just because the government have not heard to their cry. Maybe is expecting for government to give amnesty on worth just because the government of Goodluck or Yaradua gave amnesty to the Niger Delta. But they are fighting for a just cause. If the bandits or banditry in the region is being ascribed to the northern people, and I believe they want the government to hear their cry, and as it is, they are fighting for not just cause. So if Gumi is telling us that Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi KANU fighting for secession and freedom for their referendum, either from the Yoruba nation or the Biafra nation, but what really transpired and what really happened before it got to this level, Sunday Igboho, seeking for secession. So that is why I would say Gumi is the one, shooting himself on the foot. He has shot himself on the foot by saying they are uneducated, literate, because at least he added literate, so they are learned. I mean, Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi KANU are learned, and says because they are fighting for secession. I don't know, and if the secession is not under the constitution, then we would say they are ignorant. If otherwise, they are illiterate, definitely. As Gumi has asserted that the secessionist agitators are still stuck, definitely, and they need to be reorientated. Definitely, everybody needs to be orientated. Then we'll now know the gravity of cities you guys have committed. Let's assume the court, wants to lay verdicts. I believe, as an advocate for battery, you will be behind bar, and I bet you Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi KANU will be freed, and that is why for 5 times consecutively, concurrently, Nnamdi KANU's case has been adjourned. You understand? Because I believe they do not have a concrete evidence against Nnamdi KANU. Can you see? Instead, it is the government that needs to compensate Nnamdi KANU and also Sunday Igboho. According to Gumi, said all the secessionist agitators are half-baked and uneducated literate. We are in the 21st century. Man is going to space for tourism, but you are still talking about my region, my tribe. I don't know what has your tribe generated for the federal government. Let's talk about the revenue tax, which is the value-added tax. What have the your region, the northern region, generated? Because you people are the bigot. You don't want the gullible northerners to know their left from the right, so that the immunity or impunity that is at stake should continue. So they will not know what is going on. That's why they went on rampage to drop they dropped Sharia law, and jettison the constitution of Nigeria. Why Sharia law? Why should you give them Sharia law, which the constitution says you have freedom to association, freedom of speech, definitely, and also freedom to move wherever you like, and the freedom of association, it does not depict cow or animal, because I believe they would want to justify that everybody needs to be free, freedom of this freedom of that, even human beings. If you say the freedom of speech or freedom of movement, if you encroach into someone's privacy, definitely, if you say what you're not supposed to say to indict somebody, government or the constitution or the court will lay verdicts, and that will not favor you, and it's also very, very embarrassing. But notwithstanding, as it is, what is a tribe really? What has your tribe contributed to humanity? And do you think that you are better than others tribes. Well, Islam has taught us that the best of you is one of, who fears Allah and not tribalism, because tribalism is an old and retrogressive idea. So anybody calling for that needs to be re-educated if he is educated. Well, I don't know the point Gumi is laying, because as it is, but I'm reading for you, I know he is confused. Now you say someone or two of those guys, Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi KANU, they are educated literate. They are channeling their energy on the government. Directly or indirectly, they are agitating for good governance, fighting for the people of Nigeria as a whole. They have not, exempted the northern part of the country. Even the fight for protest or for good governance is majorly for the north. So now north has a state of emergency, Zamfara, state of emergency, other Kebbi or thereabout, state of emergency. The revenue you guys are generating, Nigeria has been jeopardized. Even for Lagos, Port Harcourt, and some few states that are generating good revenue for the federal government. Don't you know Nigeria would have collapsed? Or rather, Nigeria will not collapse. We only keep borrowing, that we cannot pay back. Definitely, our own dividend, out of the money we borrowed, it's like about 98% compared to 2% of the money in the treasury. And Buhari came to power and started accusation and complaining. I got there, I didn't meet any money. I got there, the treasury was empty. So where were the debts that was paid off by Okonjo Iweala? But don't let us change the narrative. Well, basically, I would say that would be another topic for another day. Let's talk about Gumi and Nnamdi KANU. Speaking on the 2023 presidency and the debate on power shift, Gumi asked those calling for a rational presidency to drop the idea. The cleric stated that the concept of a power shift is a cake and a retrogressive, saying that Nigerians should stop looking at themselves from regional, tribal, or even religious affiliation. So what he simply saying is that we should not be tribalistic. The concept of a power shift to south north is a cake. Please, sir, sorry, nothing is a cake. Well, I don't. This is Gumi. I will leave you in the hands of Gumi. Don't let me waste time. Gumi stated that the next president should be someone who is competent, who can unite Nigerians, bring economic prosperity for the nation, and guarantee peace and stability in the country. He also said power shift is archaic, retrogressive, and old. Now, as Nigerians, we should not look at ourselves from regional background. We just look at competency, who can unite Nigerians, bring economic prosperity for the nation, peace and stability, and this is what we should be looking for. Can you see that Ori Gumi yo pe rara? The one where you supposed to use they start, he go they parabolate, they talk about Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi KANU, and now the Hausa group came out and started saying Sunday Igboho and Nnamdi KANU, they are just pain 1% of the problem of Nigeria. So what's that? Only Tara Etiwaba Shirere Araki Yobi. For those that understand Yoruba, yes, because if you have really done well, I'm even talking to the government, the present dispensation that we are. President Muhammadu Buhari and Malami and every other of his crunchies eater from the dining table, yes, because the paymaster is just overlooking. But notwithstanding, I'll just ask the question. That's the question. That what do you have, or what are the intention that Nigeria presidency or government have for its citizen? Nothing. Buhari has been the only president, the first president in between 4 years. Nigeria has gone on recession 2 times. I beg you, make a pause over it. Buhari, share your comments. If I go on and on, we know we'll come out here. No come out here.